I have a new channel, The Bald Man, link in the description.
Overall, for Warcraft, it's a pretty good one. Undead has a lot of units as well because of the skeletons that they are getting, right? That they are actually resurrecting. So overall, I think Undead is pretty strong. Maybe in the beginning, you have to be a bit careful not to get too pushed, because you might lose. But overall, I think I enjoyed them the most to play right now. I really enjoy to play thieves though, like rogues. But now, not anymore. Okay, I'll go for one grunt here, and I'll upgrade one gold extractor, one mine. Why we are getting one unit very fast into the game? Just because we have to keep the mid. Because if we keep the mid, we'll be able to get one more gold, like one more mine kind of, for everyone in the team, which is actually very important. As long as one unit from your team actually is passing the mid to the other side, you will get from 110 here, you will get 120, or from 120 to 130, and so on. As you can see, now we have 120. Very important, very important. Yash said that he will go full mines. Usually full mines are pretty bad because depending on what how long the game will last, but usually the game they last something like around 20-30 minutes, around there, like one round. 30 minutes is actually quite long for a game. Usually it's pretty bad to go for four mines, because you have to pay a lot. For the second mine you have to pay something, I don't remember exactly, 150 I think. For the second mine you have to pay 225, third mine 310, and for the fourth one I think you have to pay 400 or around there. I'm not sure, but around there. So for those two mines in the back, at the end you have to pay around 700 gold, right? 700 gold. To get 700 gold back, you have to wait a lot. You have to wait a lot, at least I think 40 minutes or something like that, if I remember correctly, just to break even, just to get your money back from the mines. So due to the fact that usually the games are not that long, you are kind of losing the money every time. You lose around like 300, 400. I guess there you lose gold, just because you upgrade the mines. And then on top of that, if you go too fast for the mines, you lose the mid. You lose the mid, and you will not be able to keep the mid for us. And that means, like, the mid means like one more mine for the entire team, which is important. But anyway, we are playing for memes, so it's okay. Let's go for the Shadow Hunter here. I want to go for a meme kind of build. We'll go for the healing wave, and we'll go for the Taurens. We'll mass kind of the Tauren plus the Spirit Walkers, very important. The Spirit Walkers, if we upgrade them, we'll be able to bring back the Taurens, right, alive, like bring back the Taurens that are dead alive, and with 75% I think health, which is not bad though. Not bad at all. From my point of view, 2 mines are kind of the best. Sometimes 3 mines are good. When the game lasts 30-35 minutes, I guess 3 mines are better, because you can actually get a bit of a boost in gold. But of course, if you not get the mid, if you cannot hold the mid, even 3 mines I think they are kind of bad, because you can't hold the mid, and technically if they have 2 mines and they hold the mid, they have 3 mines. But it's okay, we will see how the game will go.
Work complete.
Yeah, this guy should die, unfortunately. He's dying here, so one more kill? Nice. Okay. Yeah, we can get more units. I went for another grunt there. Let's go maybe 3 grunts, because they're pretty powerful. Usually the orcs are kind of very strong. Like the orc race is OP, especially if you go for the grunts, and if you actually maybe go for the aura as well from the Tauren, very strong. But due to the fact that now we are focusing maybe more on the Taurens and these Spirit Walkers, it will be a bit different. Okay, oranges, Yash as well went for the Paladin, very nice. Paladin actually was even stronger. Now it got a big nerf though, because the aura is not, it's actually, the aura doesn't give that much armor, and on top of that he's not, the divine shield is not staying, is not actually working for that long. It's something like, I think 7, 9, 12, I'm not sure like how many seconds, but it was even tougher than this. Nevertheless, I think it's still a solid pick, I think, but it was better, Just because it was annoying because of that shield, because he would stay alive, and the next team, right? The next wave from your team would get the armor as well from it. So it was a good hero. Nice, our Shadow Hunter is still alive. Nice. Then Knight actually is a pretty solid pick as well. It's a nice one. A lot of guys I saw that lately they are going a lot on that. Okay, at this moment kind of I like to go for the second mine because I don't know, I don't want to do it too fast, not too late either. If we can get the mid, and if we can keep the mid, I like to get the mine as well. But we will stay at 2. I don't feel that we'll go for 3 because I don't see a reason. I don't find it profitable. From the view you lose money, so I will not go. Of course, it's how you like to play, but still, this is how I do it. Okay, going back to the chat. I do enjoy the most our rock with tier 2 bonus on survivor chaos. I think it's the most OP bonus of all time. Educat our dreams and start with the splash. The Saurok. Ah, yeah, the Saurok with the yes, the replacement tier 2. Yeah, indeed, that kind of is quite OP because I think the more you upgrade, I think the more damage they will do, if I remember correctly. They are pretty strong. Yes, they are pretty strong. I'm not sure. From one point of view, I think the most OP bonus from the game. From one point of view, of course, I think it's the mana bonus. Like the mana bonus because you can get so much mana on the main. You can use so many spells. You get bonus, I think, on the spells as well at some races. It's actually very strong from my point of view. I think that's kind of my go-to, let's say, spell if I want to win, kind of. But of course, there are a lot of bonuses that are very powerful. Temple Rats tier 2 is Saurok. Yes, yeah, Kira, yes, I know, you're right, yeah. The one that actually they are slashing left and right, yeah. You are right. They are strong, Okay, our strategy here works pretty decently so far. I'm not sure which is better, to get the Hex or to get the healing. I think I'll go for the Hex though, because I think it can hex even the heroes. Even though it will not hex it for 15 seconds, I think it should still be fine. This, if you think about it, 41 to 45 damage is quite nice, right? 135 hit points, not too much, but 41 to 45 it's quite decent actually. I'm not sure, man. Maybe let's go for the damage. Come on, let's go for the serpents here.
Work complete.
Okay, I'll get one more Tauren, and let's spread them a bit so they will not take the damage from the freaking war from the Frost Nova. I think it's important as well. We get the Pulvers as well. We get the armor. We will get the Spirit Walkers, and we will just smash the guys. I hope, of course. Of course, it depends. Yeah, like what races. For example, if you have if they have a tier 3 replacement. Or a tier 4 replacement and you have the Slash, maybe late game the Slash are not that strong anymore because the Slash I guess works only on the ground, right? So maybe if you don't have someone to attack, I think late game they might be bad. But I guess maybe they can give you a good start, so you can actually just dominate everyone in the late game. But I guess of course it depends, like yeah, it depends about the races and the bonuses and what they have. I think this weapon is better for late game in the Hex because of the amount. Yeah, I think I'll go for the I think I went for the Hex now. I will not change. Dennis, thank you so much for coming, man. How are you today? We'll play afterwards some survival chaos Dennis afterwards, so we can play together if you want, or You can just actually watch me losing the game, of course, because that's our specialty, as I said multiple times, to lose the game. Yeah, this guy went for the Griffon Riders. Griffon Riders, from what I understood from Snack especially, they kind of fall behind the game. I don't know. This guy has okay, sorry for the things. This guy has the Creep Fiends. Creep Fiends they have net. The net is kind of powerful because it can keep the units down on the ground. So you have to be very careful. Okay, you see the ancestral spirit. This guy got he got resurrected because we have spirit walkers here. The problem with this strategy from our point of view is that the spirit walkers, if they will die, these guys will start to kind of
Work complete.
wait just a second, please. They resurrect each other. They resurrect the spirit walkers and they also resurrect the Taurens. Or maybe it's actually a chance, but still I don't want for them to get resurrected. I want these guys to get resurrected because they are tougher, they are more tanky, and they are way more powerful. Even though we focus on the Tauren and Spirit Walkers, I will try to get a Kodo Beast. I went for a Witch Doctor for the healing, for the Witch Doctor for the healing, yes, for the Totem, and I will go for Kodo Beast as well for the bonus damage. The Kodo Beast, it doesn't have to, you don't have to upgrade the War Drums. The Kodo Beast, it has already War Drums on it, but if you upgrade the War Drums, it will get a bit more bonus damage. I'm not sure how much, 10%, I think maybe it's a 15%, I'm not sure. But it will still have. Why we have this Shadow Hunter? Because of the heal. I want these Taurens to get healed from the Shadow Hunter. We could go for something like another hero, the one with I don't remember the name though, I'm idiot. The one with the aura, with the attack speed aura, with the endurance, the chieftain. We can go for the chieftain, but like it's a bit of a meme because he's a Tauren, these guys are a Tauren. We have full team Tauren, but I didn't want to go for that because I think here it helps you a bit more in the beginning, especially maybe when you are level 6, you have the big bad voodoo, so all of these guys will stay alive a long time, which will be nice. I'm talking too much? Please tell me if I'm talking too much so I can stop. But I don't know, sometimes I talk too much, sometimes I talk too little. The thing is that it depends like on my mood. Sometimes when actually I feel good, I think I like to talk a lot because I'm not sure, I don't know, I just like to talk a lot. But when I am a bit bored or when nothing too interesting happens, I kind of talk a little and I don't have to, I don't focus too much on it. Where is the woman? I think I actually told you the joke with the woman, right? The husband comes home and he says to his woman, "Darling, I bring your pill, your headache pill," or something like that. And she says, my head doesn't hurt, I don't have a headache. And he said, okay, let's make some sex then. Right, because a lot of women say, ah no, my head actually hurts, the rest don't do it and so on. So, the fucking joke, the dead jokes here. Okay, anyway.
Work complete.
Anyway, let's get another speed walker here. We need more though. Oh, ice pod. I'm good. That was the joke. Yes, Flotty, that was it. Yeah. I'm good, ice pod. Ice pod. I think I will come 8.5, 8:40 around there. I think I can get there because I have to do something at 8.5 or 8:20 around there, and I have to get to him as well, so it will take some time. I think it will take 10 to 15 minutes, 20 minutes, so around there, around 8.5. Now please I spotted our now tell him, tell Jiner that
Work complete.
I don't want to come anymore, and I actually IP on his face, and just say something. You know what you actually have to say, right? Just lie, because you are very good at it.
Work complete.
So I will actually he will confront me and he will say something like, what the fuck, man, what the shit did that and so on. Okay, the game is going very well. I didn't expect it, to be honest with you, but the game is going pretty well here. The game, it's 14 minutes here, so I'm kind of curious if we can finish the game pretty fast. I'm curious to see how much gold these guys will have and how much they invested. So we have to think that they invested 300 on the third gold mine, the gold extractor, and for the fourth one, sorry, they invested 400. So in total it's actually 700. So we have to subtract from the total amount, we have to subtract 700, and we will see if it's good or not, right? If it's actually good or not. For 50 minutes in the game. One guy actually left, what a bitch. So Chris the Roast, we have to ban him. Gold invested is factored into the total gold amount actually. So do you think that actually this is better? For example, they got here 5,500 and we got 5,400. So we got almost the same amount of gold, right? Only 100 difference here. Almost 100 difference. But this guy had 400. He had 4 mines, we had 2 mines. Yes, you got more, but you got more from the point of view of I think you just have to subtract now, or you don't have to subtract anymore, guys. For example, I guess you paid, like you spend more, Yash. That's the problem. You got 5,600, but subtract 700 from the mines, right? So you got 5,600 minus 700. That's, I guess, your unit gold. But our unit gold is 5,400, and that's it, because we still have like 2 mines. It's not like that? You don't need to subtract. So it's done by the game. Okay. So actually it's better to get 4 mines. So it's subtracted already by the game. So my life, it was a lie. So Raz, the developer, right, said that the game subtracts already. So I suppose it's better to get the mine. It depends, Raz. Yeah, anyway, maybe the sweet spot is free. You also had the middle. Yes, indeed. I think we had the middle for a long time. Yeah. Maybe sweet spot are free mines. I think. I'm not sure. But maybe from now on, I think I will try to go for free mines now. But anyway, we saw the build. We saw the build of the Taurens. They are pretty strong. So Shadow Hunter helps a lot with the heal. And Spirit Walkers and Taurens are pretty good because they resurrect. They actually revive each other. And plus the Shadow Hunter, if he has a resist, unfortunately we couldn't see it, he would have us wear the Big Bad Voodoo, which will be pretty strong. But maybe other times. Okay.
Are you listening?